I opened the program today with a very salient point. I'm going to remind you again. This is Thursday. It is, depending on when you start counting, 5 or 6 days from when Trump made this supposedly end-of-career statement about John McCain. He was to be gone by now. Remember? He was not going to be able to survive this. Why, he had stepped in it so bad. He had stepped in it so big. Every expert on the Republican and Democrat side, every media expert, every analyst, chuckling, laughing, applauding, saying that Trump had finally done what they all knew Trump was going to do. He was going to step in it so bad that he couldn't get out of it, and it's bye-bye Trump. The Washington Post had that. The New York Times had. Everybody had it. Bye-bye Trump. It was nice knowing you. Too bad it didn't last longer. Well, it's Thursday. And it's evidenced now that he's not been hurt by it. I don't know if it helped him. I think it probably did, but it has not hurt him. The Wizards of Smart got it all wrong because they do not know. They haven't figured out just what they're dealing with here. They actually have an invader. They have their business. It's called politics. He is not one of them. He is not a politician. He is barnstorming into their territory, and believe me, that is something they resent like you can't believe. And I say that from personal experience, too. He's an interloper. He's coming from where he's an expert and a success, but he's not wanted in politics. And he's not permitted. They're not going to let him in the club just because he wants in. They're not going to embrace him. You know, he's out there talking, I'm going to go third party. The Republican Party isn't showing me any respect. The Republican Party isn't looking like they might help me if I get the nomination. Well, if that's true, then I'm just going to go third party. They're not showing me any respect, and they're not. They don't know what they're dealing with here. They're never going to get the last word. They cannot apply standard, ordinary, everyday formulas in politics to him, as this demonstrates. I guarantee you, if any other Republican, I take your pick, I don't care, any Republican that is entered the primaries here and is seeking the presidential nomination, anybody else that said that about McCain, you know damn well what would have happened. After the first 3 hours, they'd be on TV on their hands and knees begging to be forgiven. And they would be saying they're sorry. And they would have called McCain personally. And they would have gone to visit McCain. There have been cameras. And he got down on one knee. Please, Senator, I don't know what happened. It was not me. That's all right. It's okay, son. It's okay. It's okay. These are high-pressure situations. I know that. And then that guy would have been gone. The party would have seen to it that he's never going to be heard from again because he's such an embarrassment. That's the formula. Trump doesn't play by those rules, and here he is triumphing. His numbers are going up. The more he talks, the more popular he becomes.